Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashmel, Shai, Bashmel, Kakodash, the ones of the apostles, bishops, elders, great millstone of the woo, and teacher, and Shalom, to all essential I can push his truth, hope, and faith, all the four corners of the earth. Shalom, Shalom. Shalom to the few sincere sisters. I can Orpheum. Listen, learn, and being obedient to the husband at home. Listen, learn in silence, as well as to the one that is scattered abroad. I say Shalom. Come back at you with another lesson, Lord willing. Yahweh desire this lesson be edifying through the Spirit by Yahweh Bashmel Shah. It's going to be a quick lesson, straight to the point. As we see in Babylon the Great, aka America, is what is crumbling. And, Trump and Elon Musk is coming out with more and more ways to cut the national debt. We still have trillions and upon trillions in debt. But what? It's not going to help. Look, it's not going to help. Their situation, man. They're going to forever stay in debt. They're going to forever stay in debt because that's how they got to where they are right now. Through what? Through debt, through rape, robbing, and murdering, etc. That's a part of, Esau's, his nature, man, his history. And Yahweh Basham Yahushua, has taken all those things into account of what Esau has done. And finally, the Wadi Yahweh Shai is about to judge, Esau Edom as Spirit of Yahweh Shai put upon Pastor to heart to corner over year of deliverance, as well as destruction and judgment upon Esau Edom. So I'm going to get these couple scriptures from Jeremiah 51. I'm ending it on. This is Jeremiah, and Yahweh desires to be edified. Jeremiah 51:6. Flee out of the midst of Babylon, and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity. For this is the time of Yahweh Bashmel Shai's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense. That's right. Are we fleeing physically? No. We're fleeing mentally, spiritually, from this wicked and vanity-driven society, man. Because this is a wicked place. This is a disgusting society. So you don't want to be partakers of their sins. Because we know what? Through the Spirit by Yahweh Bashmel Shai. The major camps, the truth is sprung up from where? Over here, man. Up there in Harlem, if I'm not mistaken. It first started in New York. If I'm not mistaken, the city would be Harlem. But which would be modern day Jerusalem. But started up there in New York with the, apostles, things of that nature from, Elder Abba Bivens, the apostles, and Apostle Torn down. So we're fleeing what? We're fleeing mentally and spiritually from this, wicked place. As 2/3 they're not. So they're gonna be what? They're gonna be partakers of their sins. No hand join the hand. The wicked shall not go unpunished. Ye of your father the devil. And said what? The lust of your father will you commit, roughly paraphrasing. Or the sins of your father will you commit. That's talking to 2/3, man, who continually want to be stay up upon the one that smote them, which is Esau Edom. From Apostle Tar on down, man. We're tired of this, man. Waking up every day, having to put on this fucking cloak, being around these goddamn Edomites on our particular jobs, and getting home late. I remember always Elder Kazak, that Mississippi was like, brothers damn near be a day behind because you missing the whole day, man, without brothers' jobs and things of that nature, man. So, goddamn, my fucking phone bugging. That's why our altar, man, we just gotta, be delivered. Yahweh tells how we be a part of that number. But we're fleeing out of the midst of Babylon spiritually and mentally. It says, Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine. Therefore the nations are mad. And it's right. And we're going back to verse 6. Why? Because it's the Lord's vengeance to render her recompense for all the things that Esau Edom has done. Ultimately, this place just had to be destroyed, man, because what is defiled, man. This whole land is defiled, not only with the blood of Yasha Allah, but with the debauchery, man. This is I'm scrolling through Instagram and all I see is adultery with 2/3. You look at one and then they start uh, putting up other videos that you recently scrolling through Instagram. All I'm seeing is adultery with 2/3. Women. It's this land altar masters to be laid desolate, man. Starting with Esau, Edom, as well as 2/3. But what? Yeah, that's right. Babylon have been a golden cup. And now we see all these nations being mad. We see Germany saying we have to strengthen the EU ties. We have to strengthen Europe again. And we have to finally be cut off from United States of America. This is the German new counselor. This is what he's saying. He's saying we have to strengthen ties again with Europe and cut off the ties with U.S. And really with Trump. Well, it's U.S. in the whole, but just Trump is just adding fire to it. Because he's that cruel Lord, man. With the Spirit, as Apostle Torah said first. He's that cruel Lord. And he's making these other nations mad. So we see all these other countries. I think I seen something about the Philippines. Philippines and the Philippines and the Japanese. Basically that they're holding drills, military drills, because they were too dependent, saying they were too dependent on the U.S. And I got to look more information on that. But we see all these different countries, pulling ties from Babylon the Great. We see Canada, man, like fuck, man, They like, nah, man, you want to introduce tariffs, man. All right, we're going to introduce tariffs too. Mexico. All these, different countries, man. We seeing the EU and the NATO, these particular countries hating the whore, man. So we see the wine that Babylon the Great is giving its neighbors and its so-called allies to drink is wearing off. These countries are becoming sober. Therefore, what? They're becoming mad because they see all the atrocities that Babylon the Great has done, and especially in the times that we're coming into with them spearheading with with Amalek, the JOOs, man. As the scriptures say, basically the smallest out of the flock will draw them out. Basically going into Amalek, man. Because it's not a many, Amalekites. They're the smallest out of the house of Esau, Edom. But what? They're gonna draw them out because they hold everything in the world, man. The media, the money system, monetary system, everything, man. They own the big companies, the pharmaceuticals. They own everything. U.S. is their pit, so they're gonna draw them out. It says, Babylon is suddenly falling and destroy a house for her, take balm for her pain, if so she may be healed. Yeah, if so she may be healed. She can't, man. She can't. This place is through. There's no Doge. There's no Department of Government Efficiency. Oh, well, we're giving back $5K or, it's $5 million. Now they have a gold card Trump introducing, basically these rich, wealthy foreigners coming into America, and they're gonna be taxing the shit out of them. Basically, gonna go into them paying towards the national debt, because these rich foreigners coming over here, they just gonna tax them, and those taxes gonna go into the national debt. if I'm not mistaken, Trump said something about a 5 million. It's like something about a 5 million gold card. They're gonna receive they're gonna receive 5 million, these rich foreigners, but they're gonna tax the shit out of them because they need, that debt to lower. It's it's true, man. The money, you gonna give them money when it Esau, you don't playing the okey doke, man. You giving these Babylonians money, and yay, 5K. Jake gonna take it. It's not a sin to take it, but Jake just in that spirit of, yay, Trump, and Trump is God, and he ain't so bad, and letting the heathen rule over him instead of what? Mentally fleeing out of the midst of Babylon. Because that's ultimately gonna backfire. What's 5K when the money don't mean anything? What's 5K when everything has risen up? What's 5K when we're in hyperinflation? You're gonna be what? You're gonna be assed out looking stupid. Now we gonna get back into the side of, man, we should have voted for Kamala or Trump. Oh, man, Trump. That left and that right paradigm. Or ultimately, both of them are on the same bird. Or ultimately, you need to flee spiritually out of Babylon the Great, man. Because if not, if you want to stay up on the one that smokes you, then you're gonna take on the punishment that Yahweh Shemel Shah is gonna give Esau Edom, which is what? Well, first and foremost, with Jacob's trouble, which is really for you evil Israelites. But also what these warheads, man, shot out from these missile silos, and as well as these laser beams from the chariots when Yahweh shall return. It says, we would have held Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her. Let us go everyone to his own country, for her judgment reacheth unto heaven, and is lifted up even to the skies. It's about to be total chaos, man. And all these so-called Arabs and these foreigners and things of that nature, they're gonna see, and what they're gonna start to flee by the droves, man, back into their own land, man. Because everybody that bendeth the bow, as the scripture says, everybody that bendeth the bow, shoot her arrows, or shoot their arrows at her. At who? The whore that sitteth upon many waters, that had his hand in every national transactions, man, throughout history. Esau Edom, man. Was really, going into America and Babylon the Great, but we know ultimately as a whole, they're all going to slavery, but it's particularly talking about who? Babylon the Great. This nation has been a golden cup. This looked at as the land of the free. Everybody wanted to come into the melting pot. I even, growing up, wanted to be in the United States Marine Corps until the Lord snapped me out of it and realized, this ain't our rest, man. This ain't your country you're supposed to be fighting for. And then when you even look at the veterans, a lot of them are homeless when they return back, man. So this society is everything is just flipped upside down in Babylon the Great. We know as a whole earth, but especially Babylon the Great, man. They celebrate being on that side with the same sex, man. They celebrate vanity. Women, just every black woman just all talking on podcasts and shit, man. This place has to be judged, man, by Yahweh Shemel Shah for all of the wickedness that's in this filthy ass society, man. Jacob has become a adulterous nation. It's so-called fun being a side nigga and being a side. Well, a side bitch, that's lawful, but being a side nigga, man. And then the woman on the other hand committing adultery. This place has to go, man. And first and foremost, starting with Esau Edom, man. It says, let me read the latter part. It says, "For her judgment reacheth unto heaven, and is lifted up even to the skies." That's right. So the Lord, He's looking upon this sinful nation. As the scripture says, for an appointed time. This appointed time is coming soon, man. Judgment is mass judgment. Is about to befall Babylon the Great. As we're coming into Passover, we're about to see spirits lifted. So, brothers got to first and foremost talking to myself, be on their P's and Q's. Because it's about to be it's about to get even more stressful and things of that nature, man. But the Lord has us, man, from Apostle Torah on down. If we be elect number, the Lord has us. But as for 2/3 of our people, they're through, man, because they don't want to flee out of Mr. Babylon. They trying to hold on. They telling the Lord, no. They telling the prophets, which is what is of, it's not of you, but of me that speaketh in you. Really, they're telling the Lord, they're neglecting him. They're giving him the shoulder roll, man. They don't want to flee out of Mr. Babylon. They love this place. They love this society. They don't want to be vexed for righteousness' sake. They want to be vexed for wickedness' sake. Jake loved going into another man's woman. Jake loved to celebrate going to jail, getting right back out, doing the same shit, and going back to jail. This, as the scripture says, this generation shall not pass till all things be fulfilled. And we can see, man, as Apostle Torah, he made a video. I gotta watch that. They say this generation shall not pass. I think I gotta watch. I gotta see. Fucking this flesh, you getting shit a lot. But and that's right, man. Around my age and the ones that's coming up, man, it's just debauchery, man. And Jake mindset older, they just thinking of adultery and things of that nature. Jake starting to more accept it. See, at first that shit wasn't accepted, man. It was frowned upon back in the 80s and the 90s, 70s, Now just look at and around my age and look at the ones to come. Oh my gosh. They gonna think that's complete, like, whoo, boy. Completely normal, bro. So this place just has to go, man. For the sins of Esau, Edom, for him going around doing all this wickedness, man, and letting this wickedness spring forth under the guise of we're a God-fearing nation, as well as what 2/3, man. Everything is turned upside down. How has this fruitful vine, or for paraphrasing, has become a degenerate plant, or notable vine that I planted has become a degenerate plant. Roughly paraphrasing, I think that's in Isaiah, if I'm not mistaken. So not only 2/3, not only Esau, man, Edom, 2/3, man. Y'all, want to stay upon Esau, Edom, but y'all gonna have the same judgment, man. The same judgment, man, with this damn devil, man. So with that, I pray this lesson was edified. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashim Yahushua, Bashim Kakwadash, divine to the apostles, bishops, elders, the great millstone, the wood, and teach well. Shalom to them with their scattered bride. I say shalom, DTO, shalom.